This video has under the radar NFT projects. And you're not gonna have to have 50,000 followers. You're not gonna have to dress up as a wizard. I know everyone's going crazy over Taproot wizards right now. But when I started this YouTube channel, I had like 300 followers. I needed to find alpha before it was actually alpha. So today we're talking about upcoming diamond in the rough projects that everyone can get whitelist to. You don't have to spend $50 on a wizard outfit, 2 hours editing a video, and have your girlfriend finally think to herself, okay, this Web3 shit's a little weird.
Making them uncomfortable.
You be scaring the hoes away, bro.
Okay, this first one is so obvious it actually hurts me. Degen Civilization, 4,269 PFPs, and this is coming from Alpha Dog. Who is Alpha Dog? Alpha Dog is an art collective that dropped an NFT last year. If you want one of these dog tags, it's gonna cost you 3.4 ETH. So this is a collective that obviously is very valuable, ship out good products, have a core fan base. Let's actually talk about what they've shipped out. So this is their signature collection. This is what Alpha Dog has done. Had a membership pass that gives you access to top art drops. They've done collabs with people like OSF, that's the artist from Wrecked Guy. Done collabs with Timpers, that's the artist of Chimpers. Yes, Lucrece, Jake the Degen, Macbeth, who's from Cellmates. There's 77 of these Macbeths. You can't even get one. So the community is diamond handing these. And now they're coming out with the PFP project, Degen Civilization. There's not even 5,000 followers on this one yet. Why? I don't know. For some reason, it's not an influencer circle jerk. What I like too is they have like a Pepe style PFP here. Look, people love Pepe. And if you hold your Degen Civilization, no staking required, you get XP, get experience point that can be used to win raffles and auctions for NFT art. And we saw their collabs are crazy, really accessible mint price. So the public, which, you know, if you get the allow list, that would be great. But if you're just doing public, which right now it looks like, you know, only 32 likes, 3 retweets, not a ton of hype here. That 0.069, this is such a no-brainer, guys. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. We got a lot to get through. This next project, Superloyal, 5K digital collectibles. This is from a one-of-one digital tattoo artist. And again, we're looking at partnerships here. We're looking at what the cachet is in the Web3 community. So they partnered with Vinny Hager. We all know Vinny Hager. He's a massive one-of-one artist. He's gonna be contributing 75 tattoos to their Superloyal collection. Basically, your Superloyal is gonna be a creature that hatches different items. It might even be one of these tattoos here. See Bobu the bean farmer, looks cute. That girl's kind of cute. We get her at. Join the Discord here. This is a public Discord. I'd definitely get on this. Again, this is one of those projects that doesn't have a lot of hype, but these are pretty cool 3D figurines. Again, I'm not here to tell you about shit that you know, everyone and their mom knows about. We all know about Ether. I'm not gonna do a whole project. Ether is an upcoming project you may have never heard about. Yeah, we've all heard about that for the last like 6 months. This is kind of new on the block, 11.5K followers. All right, so this is what this whole thing is about. Inkbox is the brand that is behind Superloyal, and that's an established Web2 brand. Inkbox is a really popular company, over 750 plus. Big established, you know, Web2 artists selling their designs on Inkbox.com. We've seen a lot of big tattoo artists already come into Web3 and have a lot of big success. Artist of Cryptopunks, tattoo artist. Tiger Bob, another big Genesis project that came out recently. That was a tattoo artist. So if they're able to onboard some really cool tattoo artists, I think that's a benefit for holders. Okay, the next one, still super under the radar projects. Only 3,000 followers for Koi Pond. I'm gonna tell you guys some alpha about this that you can't really find here, because I actually know somebody who's working on Koi Pond and they kind of gave me the alpha before the alpha. I'm literally just gonna read the DM this person sent to me. Koi Pond will be the yellow pages of Hong Kong's Web3 scene. And we know Asian NFT market has been super hot. It's been very tough for us over in the States or even in Europe to stay up to date with the whole Asian NFT market. Things like Crypto Ninja Partners, Live Like a Cat have blown up, and we haven't been early to it. So whether you're visiting the city or you want to get in touch with a certain project founder, want to know about certain events that are happening, everything will be accessible through Koi Pond. So not only is this an NFT project you can invest in, but this feels like Web3 infrastructure anyone can use. And again, you're not going to find that anywhere here. You've just seen some cool little still images. What I can tell you, and I don't even know if I should be sharing this, but the people behind Koi Pond are also people that have been behind a recently successfully launched project. That when I heard that they were doing Koi Pond, I was like, oh shit, okay, you know, they came out with an art project that did really well recently, and I think this is their utility project they're coming out with, and so I think this is one to watch out for. Now, another project everyone's going crazy over is yoga pets, but it's like impossible to get a freaking yoga pets spot. So the real alpha here is Digimonks. Why am I comparing this to yoga pets? Well, it's a project by Baby Ches, somebody who's been in my Discord, good friend of mine. He is a lead advisor and guru on yoga pets. But this is actually his project, Digimonks. Holistic health and mindful business for next-gen entrepreneurs. We've seen projects like Zen Academy, like Cryptopunks do really well when they're focusing on mindfulness and health in Web3. And what I love about Digimonks is there's actually a Genesis collection right now on OpenSea, 111 items at a 2.85 ETH floor price, 164 ETH volume. So there's been a lot of activity on this. Small collection with the proof of concept. You can see here, these Digimonks look pretty cool, pretty sick. A little chimp zenned out. This is kind of me after I smoke a joint. These guys are definitely practicing better health than me. So they're not like blowing this. It's not gonna be like a 10K project, which is what I love. They're going from 111 items to 1,000 items with this new collection. They're finalizing the art right now. We should see this drop in April, just next month. I've given out some spots in my Discord for this. And again, Baby Ches, I think, is an incredible founder, really connected, Yale neuroscience PhD. And this is a project that, from an art perspective, from a value standpoint, is going to be great, but also from a mental health standpoint, I think it's going to be helpful for people. Okay, the next underrated one we're going to talk about is Link Marine Toads. Only 1,000 followers. Sometimes in the NFT space, you just want to double down on what works, and yeah, these are toads that are obviously inspired by Pepe, and I love the background here, the memes. Sometimes you need to seize the memes of production. You can see here, like, this is that meme of like the whole house is on fire. You got Guy and Rambo here. Really cool Pepe PFPs, sick traits. And if you're somebody who's big into blockchains, too often with NFTs, you're just exposed to, Solana, Ethereum, Polygon. Chainlink toads are big believers in Chainlink, and they want to give people who are big believers in Chainlink a unique, identifiable PFP. One of my best friends, actually, he's like super long on Chainlink, so this is definitely a PFP that I think, he would be into. Co-founder is Simple Simon, and I love when founders, obviously, are big collectors. He's got a Grail CryptoPunk. He's got several Grail Murakami Clone X's. So yeah, he's obviously somebody who's been in this space for a little bit now. All the pieces are handmade, CCO. NFTs that are dynamic, so they upgrade while holding. Actually, I have a pretty crazy team. One of their generals here, which is like, their list of team members. Post David, ex-founder and managing director at IBM. Also was a managing director at Chainlink. Another one is Oggs. He's the CMO of Galaxis, which is pretty big in this space. This was a big one. Ben Murray's on the team. He's a former advisor at Chainlink. So not only are they enthusiasts of Chainlink, but a lot of people involved in this project have helped build Chainlink. This is really a PFP project that's emblematic of Chainlink. And it's got some cool George Washington space Pepes. Again, let's go back to like the alpha before the alpha. This one is notables. So they currently did an 83 Genesis notables piece, which is inscribed on Bitcoin. You can see here, this is the 83 piece collection, 11 ETH total volume. So there's been some activity here. 0.244 ETH floor price. What I really love is the art here. And I think if this got into more people's hands, and look at the floor, 0.24 flies all the way up to 0.69 just in one row here. But if this got onto trending charts, if this got onto like icy tools, I think people, just like they did for Pepe Edition, just like they did for a lot of these meme art projects that have come out recently, would go crazy for this. They say here something notable coming on ETH soon. I looked around here. It looks like they're going to be burning some of their OE, and that's going to be giving you access to their PFP project on ETH. Again, just something to watch out for. Wouldn't surprise me if notables ETH PFP drop ends up being something that you see on like volume charts. You're like, what the hell? Where did this come from? Well, I got you on the alpha. I got you on the early alpha guy. I'm not getting whitelist spots or anything like this. All these other influencers out there, they're only talking about projects that they're an advisor on. I'm just trying to make you guys some cash. Okay, next one is Quantum Eye Society. This one's different because it's on a new blockchain, Venom Foundation. You can see, you know, it got that gold check mark, got a bunch of followers. It has a ton of VC funding. And this Quantum Eye Society project will be the first NFT project on the Venom Foundation. Venom Foundation, they've allocated $1 billion for projects on their chain, so they're trying to make this thing work. This is going to be a free mint to supply of 1,000, so this is definitely something that's going to be low risk, maybe, you know, high reward. Okay, moving through these pretty quick. Another one's Omega Runner. This has all the big shots behind it. It's got NFT Boy, it's got CK doing marketing. Zenica is advising. It's brought to you by Zapito, which is like the biggest Asian metaverse. They have like 400 million lifetime users. Super experienced development team, people from Google, Roblox, Apple, and they're going for storytelling IP build, which I think is a good move right now. We've seen utility become so fleeting. So when you have projects that are actually focused on IP, which could matter in the long run more than, you know, some sort of token, I think that's actually a really good utility. I mean, huge people involved here. So this is from Clubhouse Pictures. Brian Unkless, I've worked in Hollywood, I've heard of him before, co-producer of Hunger Games. Bryce Anderson, CE for Mad Max. Blaze Hemingway, a lead writer from Disney. VC-backed partners, FTR. So FTR is one of the reasons why Omniforce just pumped a lot. Omniforce was taken over by FTR, who has a lot of experience building Binance in Asia. Another one from a really experienced team is 2219. We're actually giving out whitelist spots for 2219. So if you guys just want to comment and like on this video, as always, giving out whitelist spots for 2219. You can go to their Medium page right now. Every week they've been doing weekly recaps, including if you don't win whitelist through this YouTube video, you can find out all the different ways that they're giving out whitelists. So this is the founding company of 2219 Price Mecha Chain, and they have a project here, these unrevealed mecha lands, which are selling for, you know, 0.1 ETH and up. A lot of ETH sales here, so it seems like people are getting excited for the upcoming drop. Their CEO is Roman, aka Artie, who you guys should go read this chain. He's fully doxed, so definitely a project with a good track record, someone to watch out for. Okay, so before we wrap up, I just wanted to give you guys some actionable alpha. This is a lot of upcoming projects, but let's talk about something that's out there right now that I'm not calling, I'm not saying go buy it right now, but it's something to definitely watch out for this week. That's Shrimptomon, which sounds like a joke, really low floor price. This is a really unique project here, and you can see some of the more rare Shrimptomons are going for higher prices. This is, you know, the most common one. There's over 1,000 of these editions. That's why the floor price looks so low. The reason why I'm bullish on this is because who Shrimpto is. He is a huge art influencer, somebody like myself who is big on super rare and loves art. I'd say he's one of the most influential art collectors. I mean, you could go with, he's collected 126 pieces on super rare, and some of the biggest artists, huge sales here. So he's somebody who definitely is a tastemaker in the space. Basically, he's having people submit ideas for different Shrimptomon. This is kind of unique. He's actually outsourcing the art to community members. So you can see this person here, Beer Mister, offering up this rendition. There's another idea for Shrimptomon. This guy's looking cute. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what the full vision is for this project, but just because of who's behind it, it's something that I'm actually checking on like a daily basis, just to see how it's going to develop over time. So definitely watch out for it. That's the video for today, guys. Look, we're not in a wizard suit. We're not drenched in shower water. We're dry. We're bricked up with all this alpha. And remember, if you like and comment on this video, guys, 2219 whitelist spots can be yours. Until next time, remember to say gang, gang.